On January 12, China signaled plans to retaliate military to new security initiatives between Japan and the U.S., warning that the allies' accelerated cooperation will create new threats for themselves in the region. Citing a Chinese military analyst, the English-language Global Times newspaper warned that if Japan continued dramatic increases in military spending and new security postures coordinated with the U.S., particularly with regard to Taiwan, then the Chinese military is sure to take countermeasures, including holding more exercises and patrols in international waters and airspace around Japan. It cited another analyst who said the new partnership actually puts Japan in a riskier and more sacrificial position in the region. Though not a direct mouthpiece of the Chinese Communist Party, the paper is aligned with its views. U.S. officials and analysts believe it often publishes what officials in Beijing choose not to say publicly. The new threats piling on to more subtle public warnings from Chinese military officials come as the U.S. and Japan this week begin unveiling results of a new initiative to better prepare to confront Beijing militarily, especially in light of China's stated ambition to seize control of the independent nation of Taiwan, which it considers a breakaway province. Wang Wenbin, a spokesman for China's foreign ministry, using carefully crafted language, warned in a press conference early Thursday that any new forms of cooperation between the two powers should not harm the interests of any other countries in the Indo-Pacific or the region's current peace and stability. Analysts similarly expect that the new initiative orchestrated by Washington and Tokyo will predictably enrage Beijing and elicit a dramatic response. A private intelligence firm, RAIN, concluded in a new analysis note published after announcements last January 11 that, quote-unquote, any increase in Japan's military strength will thus be met with concerns from its neighbors by fundamentally changing the security status quo in the region, with China and North Korea being most upset. However, it added that initial Chinese retaliation would likely begin economically with attempts to isolate China's massive markets from Japanese products. It notes, though, that Japan is currently the only country in the world that has formally given up the right to declare war, and that a change in that footing will both address and contribute to a changing security dynamic in the region. I am Lovely Montoya of Manila STV.